yet another hit and miss. You guys definitely enjoyed my previous hit and miss video. I will link it up here. Just click on that little card over there and it will take you to my previous hit and miss. But today, my dear friends, we are doing LA Girl. Before I get into the products, I just want to welcome you to my channel. If you are new, please remember to hit the subscribe button and become part of my candy fam. So I specifically went to Dischem this morning to really purchase these LA Girl products because they've been raved about in America and I couldn't wait for them to launch in South Africa, and I thought, why not do a hit and miss video on them? Speechless. So I got the color correcting concealers. Once again, you can definitely bargain on it being very affordable. They've got the yellow one, a white one, which they say is for highlighting. We'll see about that. And then a purple one. I love purple concealer, so I was keen to try this one. And then obviously you've got this orange tone, which is perfect for counteracting dark circles underneath your eyes. They also launched a whole lot of strobing powders, so I've got 2 of those. And then they also launched a whole selection of different shades in the HD coverage, HD high definition longwear illuminating foundation. So they've also got different shades of these, but the thing that really attracted my eye was this one, the white one. So they say this is also a foundation. I doubt that, but I believe this one is for foundation lightener. Yeah, it says it at the back, foundation lightener, and I'll talk a bit more about all of these products in this video. So if you want to see me use them and see if they are a hit or a miss, a poop or a whoop, a woohoo or boohoo, just keep on watching. So I think even though I have all these shades, I obviously can't use them all at once on my face, so I'm gonna go for the purple shade because I do have quite a lot of yellow underneath my eyes and I like to brighten that up, so I'm gonna try the purple one for underneath my eyes. I do have the green one. I've used the green one before and I love it, but I don't have a lot of redness on my face at this stage, so it's pointless in using this. So I'm gonna go for the purple one and see how that goes. So it's almost like a lilac color. I have another one from NYX that has got more of a blue undertone, but this one you can definitely see it has that lilac purple undertone, and the product feels quite lightweight. It's not too thick and creamy. I'm not too crazy about really thick concealers because they're always so difficult to blend out, but let's put this one to the test. I actually quite like this. Like immediately you can kind of see my eye looks lifted. It looks smooth and brightened up, which is amazing, which is what I love. And also as you blend it, it's almost like it's not as, it doesn't look purple. It literally just looks like it brightened up the eye area, which is amazing. Okay, I think I'm absolutely loving this product. I love the coverage. It also, like I say, it gives you that brightness. It really draws attention to the eyes immediately. I don't look tired. I don't look yellowy. I freaking love this. I love it. I love it. Okay, so moving on to the foundation. When I bought this foundation, I tried to look for a shade that's obviously a little bit darker than my own skin tone because I want to try this baby out. So you guys know in my kit I have another brand's lightening product which is quite expensive, and it's like, let me check. The other brand I have is like 15 mils and it's 300 rand for a little bottle like that. It does last quite long, but looking at this one you're looking at 28 mils, which is almost double the size, and then also the price of this one is 149. Okay, no, it's 175, which is still a good price, but it's does it work? I don't know. That's why I'm gonna try it out now. So let's see how this foundation goes. Okay, so I'm just gonna like put that on there. Well, it's actually not too dark. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix some for my highlighting zones and see how that works out. So the product is quite liquidy. You can see it runs quite quickly. I'm just gonna dot that over all the outer perimeters of my laser. I think you can get quite far with just a few drops because the product is so liquidy. I think it would probably blend out better. I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this one. Okay, so I'm gonna put like 2 pumps of that and then take my longwear. I don't know why they call this foundation though, but okay, I'm just gonna put like 1. Okay, let's do 2 pumps like that, and then I'm gonna mix it with the back of my brush. Okay, it's actually becoming lighter. It's actually quite, looks like it's working here on the skin. So let's see how it goes on the face. Because sometimes I find with lightening products, they would lighten your foundation, but they would kind of interfere with the coverage of it. So that's something that I don't want. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm basically, you can definitely see that it's lighter. And it doesn't look ashy. It still has that warm undertone, because this one is, what shade is this? This is natural, but I have a bit of a yellow undertone to my skin. So sometimes I don't want to, you know, go too pink, if that makes sense. So this is quite cool. I love it. It looks like it's working. Okay, now for the real reveal. I'm going to start by buffing out the outer areas of my face. So let's see. Okay. I think this is definitely a full coverage foundation. Yes. Wow. This is... I definitely put too much on my face because, like I said, the product is such a nice liquid form. It's not too creamy, but it's not too liquidy. So it's almost like you can get away with a little bit of product. And I absolutely used too much. So I'm just going to wipe some on a baby wipe. And you can definitely see that this part is lighter and the coverage is still pretty good. I mean, you can see that it's covering up that yellow color correction I did with the purple. So that is amazing. Damn girl, I used so much foundation. It's actually insane. I'm so used to all the other products that I think that this product will actually last quite long. Like, it's pretty impressive with how far it blends, how far it goes when you blend it, you know. So they obviously state that it's a dewy illuminating foundation, and I don't know, you can see that I'm literally glowing. So if that's what you're going for, then this is really the foundation for you. But your girl, she likes matte, so I'm definitely going to set this with a powder just to mattify a little bit. But with regards to the illuminating factor, it really gives you that glowy finish and super full coverage. Like, nothing is showing. Like, this is covering up everything. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with this white concealer. Obviously they say that this is a highlighter and it looks pretty scary because it's white. So I thought maybe let's just try it out and see how it goes, you know. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that's white. So let's go. I think it's picking up some of the product I have. Or maybe it's like white to mix with the foundation you have. Could be that. If that's what they mean to do. I don't want to put too much product on because... Okay, so let's blend this and see how it goes. I'm actually quite liking this. I must say I'm super impressed because I thought that it would be like white, But I think if you put it over your foundation, obviously it takes the shade of your foundation and it lightens that, which is genius. I mean, who would have ever known? I must say I'm absolutely impressed with these concealers. I'm quite keen to still try like the yellow one and the orange one, but so far I'm really impressed. I think for $59.95 this is super affordable, and the coverage it gives you, the quality finish it gives you, this one is a win. Win, win, win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. So yes, I definitely give the concealers a thumbs up. For the foundation, I also love it. I love the coverage. I love the dewiness. If you love dewiness, about the long wear, I won't be able to say now. I'll have to kind of wear it for the day and just kind of see how it goes. But I will leave a comment in the comment section telling you guys how it wore during the day and if it's still full coverage after a few hours and that sort of thing. But I think I'm just going to set the face quickly and do the brows and stuff like that, and I can show you guys the strobing powders. I kind of just did like the normal thing that I usually do, set my makeup with powder, contour, blush, did my brows, and I used all matte products because I wanted to see if the strobing powder really gives off that strobing effect. So I bought two different ones. So the one is like a really yellow gold one, where the other one, it almost looks like it's pink, but when you swatch it, it's got like this honey hued tone. So let me swatch them for you quickly. That's the one, and then the yellow one looks like that. So it's super gold. So I think I want to try this one because this reminds me a lot of a product I already have in a palette, but this one looks quite nice, and that is the 50 watt. So let's see. I'm going to take an angled brush and just kind of pick it up with a flat side like that, and then the big reveal. Okay, once again I've got way too much product on my brush. Like obviously these products are super pigmented, but you can definitely see the glow. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed today, I must say. So you definitely have color payoff. This is definitely a hit for me because I have such a heavy hand when it comes to highlighters, and sometimes I tend to go back in, put on some more, go back in, put on some more. And with this you kind of get that glowiness without dipping your brush in the product too many times, if that makes sense. And I really love the shade, so I think I'm hooked. I might just buy every single one. So that is basically it for my hit or miss on these LA Girl products. I must say I'm pretty impressed. Overall, it's really a big hit for me because for the price you pay and the quality that you get, it's pretty amazing. Also, I did expect the foundation to not be that great, I must be honest. And I was completely surprised because the coverage is amazing. You can only use a little bit of foundation and really spread it evenly throughout your face. And then obviously this guy is a winner for me because it did not interfere with the coverage of the foundation, and it definitely made it lighter without it making it white. For the concealers, I've been a huge concealer fan of their normal concealers for the price and the quality. So obviously with the colored ones, I was also impressed with the pigmentation of the color, that it's not too much of the ones I've tried. And then obviously for the strobe light, strobing powder, I mean, that glow just speaks for itself, you know. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you want more hits and misses, let me know down below and I will do them for you. But I will probably see you guys in my next video. Until then, you must stay sweet. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to be giving Candy Can her first experience of volume eyelash extensions by Fabulash.
Girl. You guys just heard Romy has been around